Hello guys, Wahoo here, back with another video. This time around guiding you through the splendid summer event we got going on right here in June. Not to confuse it with the Sunfest and also the anniversary of Trove, the 10th anniversary actually of Trove, which is coming in July. So keep your eyes out for those videos coming to the channel. And with this event here, we got 8 steps that I will take you through, and you've probably already done some of them in previous years. I don't think there's anything super new except for what's been, you know, a new costume. I think there's a new costume that got teased in a video, and also a new ally, a couple of allies actually that also got added as well. So I think the quest steps itself is going to be very the same as we've done before, but I'm going to take you through them anyway. So if you get stuck at some of them, I don't know all of the quest steps, but I'm just assuming that it might be some of the same. But you might get stuck on some of them, or we might get stuck on some of them, and I explain if there's anything you need to take in consideration when you are, of course, doing these quest steps. But anyways, enough diddly-daddling around, the intro here. Of course, I do want to say that I don't know if this is probably a bug or some whatever is happening, but today it says upgrade a gem, which usually is Wednesday, but today is Tuesday, and usually there is mine one ore, so just means there's one ore. Get mine one ore and you get those 10 boxes, those 10 chaos chests, but apparently it's Wednesday today, so you can still do this one, but I have no idea why it's not. They might have messed up the days or something like that, and that's kind of weird, but I get it. It happens sometimes. So anyways, you could also save this till tomorrow if you want to upgrade it tomorrow, but it might be gone tomorrow, so it might be fixed. Anyways, I'd rather have the gem boxes than the cash chest, but I don't know. But anyways, I'm just saying it's what it is. It might be fixed in the future, but this is just how it is right now. And maybe the devs are already aware of it and they might, do something about it. But anyways, I don't think we're gonna lose out on any boxes, but maybe we will. Anyways, the point is we are gonna jump into step number 1. Alright guys, so for step number 1, all we have to do is ride the roller coaster. Now that's a joke, they don't have to ride the roller coaster, but we are, and it's very fun, and I wish it was there all the time, but it was there all the time. Maybe it wasn't as fun because it's always going to be there. So yeah, so point is we are going to go right over here and we are going to talk to GMQubesly or Valor Grand Marshal GMQubesly, and all you have to do is just interact with him as well. You can see there is some old stuff in here. You can see there's a bunch of old stuff here, and some of it I own, some of it I don't own. Some of the stuff here I already own, but the point is that these are going to be things you can buy again, because you can actually put them on the marketplace once again. So yeah, just making sure that you know this, that even though some of the stuff you say, oh, I already have this one, or I already have this one, it's like for example the costume here, I already have this one, why do I have that one and such. But yeah, you can still buy them and you can throw them on the marketplace, and then you can get some nice money out of that. But some of this new stuff is this right up here. So you can see you can also buy more of them actually. So this is an ally and you can buy more of them and put them on the marketplace as well. I think you can do the same thing with the costume as well. So yeah, a few of them you can use here, but it's all about these Valor coins here. But yeah, you can buy all of this, but if you want to know, you can always go and check on your collections and just type in the name and see if you already have it, if you're not sure if you have it or not. I wish there was some sort of little indication that you already had it, except for just owned, for example. Like when you bought, I'm pretty sure I bought some of these. I definitely know I have this sale. I definitely know I have this sale here because I think this sale is super awesome, and I know I bought it last year, so I know I have this one. But I can buy it again because I can put it on the marketplace, right? But I wish there was some sort of indication that's showing that you already had this one. So if there's any mod makers out there, hey, that'd be super awesome if you would do so and give us that, because of course some of it we already know, and I definitely know I have these sunglasses and such like that. So yeah, just saying like that it's pretty simple, but yeah, that's step number 1. Just go ahead and do that. So next up is step number 2. All right, step number 2. All we have to do is spend some Valor coins right here if you want to do so. You can't buy very much, but you can buy some of these things here. It doesn't really matter. You can't buy any of this yet, but you can, of course, just go ahead and do that. I would suggest you just buy some of this, even though you might want to save up for these. You are going to get a bunch of these Valor coins, so don't worry too much about that. But I'm just going to pick something right here. I'm pretty sure, again, I have all of this. If I don't, I don't. But I'm going to go ahead and just buy this one because that's actually going to complete that step as well. So I'm going to check. Oh yeah, you can see it's already in my collection. So I wish that would also be something you could see from, you know, this menu as well. You don't have to go in here. But as you can see, I can put them on the marketplace. I'm going to go ahead and do so. It's about 90,000 right now, but it's probably going to go down in price pretty quickly. But I'm going to put it up for 90 and somebody might want to get it. But yeah, you get some more coins and you can go ahead and buy some of the other stuff as well if you do want to do so. So yeah, that was step number 2. We can head into step number 3. All right, so for step number 3, all we have to do is defeat 3-star dungeons. And where's the best place for doing 3-star dungeons? Of course, that is due topside. So of course, due topside right down here, you can decide what you want to go. I just went with 13 because that's usually what I farm on this one because it's a little bit easier and I don't have to think too much and I can just chill and relax. And 14 I can do, but with the power rank and such, I should be doing, you know, 14, but yeah, it's just a little bit easier with that one. But you might also be wondering, why am I going to geo topside? Well, because there is a little trick to geo topside. So I'm just gonna use my mouse little here. As you can see, I started right over here, and you can probably also kind of see it, but the dungeons or the 3-star dungeons and also the 5-star dungeons in geo topside is always going to sort of be in a line. So if you can see right here, it is right there and here. So it's not in a completely straight line, but usually if you find one of these, they are going to be in a line. So they are basically across, like crosses going like from you know, this corner to this corner, from this corner to this corner, and then in line. So basically it's like a zigzag kind of thing. You can see basically going here, here, and here. So if I went straight this way, I should find another dungeon right here of a 3-star. It is not always a 5-star. It can also be a 3-star, but we are doing this. So we can jump in doing 5 stars. If you find the 5 stars, there is 2 3-star dungeons inside of that one. As you can see, I've just done a 5-star one and I got 2 towards my 3-star dungeons. So basically, you want more Valor coins, go to geo topside, do as many as you can, and just, you know, go the zigzag or just go in a direction and then, you know, get those 3 stars or 5-star dungeons in. So gotta get 15 of those. So find 5 stars, 3 stars again, and you are gonna be set for doing this. And if you need more Valor coins for everything you do, you gotta farm those 3 stars and 5-star dungeons. And again, geo topside is going to be the best. And again, you want to be efficient. You don't want to be too slow. You're not going to get more Valor coins by going to a higher difficulty. It's always going to be the same. So this is just the best way to actually find them as well. So I'm going to continue this way, and I am going to, hopefully, I could actually set my guide to going this way, and hopefully I would find one coming up here very closely. Again, no guarantee for having a 5-star, but you're guaranteed to get a 3-star dungeon or a 5-star dungeon in the area approximately. So it should be, if I right here, should be somewhere right here. You can see, if you also look here, there is another one right here. So these are basically online, so there should be one around here or so, but it's not like, it's not a guarantee, but it's like 9 out of 10 it's always going to be there. 9.9, you can see there, right there, as I said, it's going to be there. And then there's probably going to be one right here, because it's not always going to be there. This is just approximately where it's going to be. So you can always go in this line. If you don't want to do this one, you can just keep going and then find another 5-star dungeon. There should also be one right up here approximately, but they're not going to be 100% online. If I mean online, in a line, that's what I mean. See, there is the next one as well. As you can see, there is a 3-star. I'm actually going to do this one actually, but that is how you do step number 3. Just keep doing 5-star dungeons, or not, sorry, 5-star dungeons, but 3-star dungeons, and also the 5-star dungeons inside of them, and you are going to complete it. But you have to do 15 of them, and again, if you want more Valor coins, just keep doing, you know, geo topside to get more of them as well. So, anyways, I should hit this one one more time. There we go. I'm pretty sure it was that. Anyways, that was step number 3. We can head into step number 4. Alright, so for step number 4, all we have to do is return to Qubesly and talk to him. It's gonna be very super simple. That's how you do it. Boom. And that's step number 4. Very not much to step number 4. Just, you know, talk to him. After you've done the 15, of course, 5-star dungeons. Not the 15 5-star dungeons, sorry, the 5 3-star dungeons and some 5-star. Anyways, that was step number 4. Now we can head into step number 5. Alright, so for step number 5, another simple one. We have to jump. As you can see, I already jumped once, but you just have to jump 6 times. You can also do it multiple times if you want to. Just, you know, if you have it, just, you know, just spam that jump button, and that is going to be that step as well. So that was step number 5. Pretty simple. Just, you know, do some jumps in the hub. She says show off your gear, but I don't know. I guess that's what you do. But just do some jumps, and that is step number 5. So we can now head into step number 6. Alright, so for step number 6, all we have to do is more 3-star dungeons. So as we did in the previous step, step number 3, I think it was, where you had to do the 15, now we have to do 25. So yeah, back to more grinding, but you know, we gotta do it anyways to get all the stuff, so might as well. So again, as I say many times when we do these guide videos, is you should just filter it in your regular daily whatever you're doing. Don't be like doing it all at once. You don't have to do so because you're probably going to burn down on it. So just do it regularly, you know, those dungeons, and do whatever you are, and then suddenly it's going to be completed and you're like, oh, okay, I completed it. But you can do whatever you want, but I'm just saying you don't have to go all crazy because you can get burned out on just running the same thing over and over again. Just wanted to mention that. But we are, of course, back in the top side to, of course, do some more 5-star dungeon or 3-star dungeon. And again, you can do it in lines and cross and all that stuff. So I'm going to head over to this one. And there's also one on behind me. I'm thinking I'm going to hit this one first and then go for the other one. But that is step number 6. Do 25 3-star dungeons, and you can move on to step number 7. Alright, so for step number 7, it is time gated. It's time gated in a way that you have to complete challenges, you know, once an hour, or actually also half an hour, but that's just rampages. I don't know if rampages are going to work with this one. It does say challenges, doesn't say rampages, but usually, you know, sometimes this something starts right here. I actually want to show you guys right in here. Let me see if I can. Yeah, challenges. If this is not turned on, you won't see the challenges. Also, if you're in the GU top side, it won't show up either. So just keep that in mind, that it might not show up if you are in those biomes. They might have changed it, I don't know. But if it is top of the hour, so just keep an eye out for that one. That means, of course, top of the hour, that means then when it changes from 1 hour to another hour, that is where the challenges are going to appear. There's going to be a biome one, and it's going to be a coin one. And those two is going to give you 4 steps out of 5. So that's why you have to do it 2 times. So I think it's super awesome. I think it's actually very, very nice because we have never had such a kind of step before. So I'm very, very happy that they're trying new things. And yes, it is time gated in the way that you have to do it 2 times. But I'd rather have that than actually just, you know, kill 5 enemies and do 5 dungeons or something like that. This is have something to do, something different, instead of just, you know, having to kill those enemies. I'd rather just have something new, something different. And I love that they're exploring new challenges or new ways of doing quest steps. And I hope we are going to have even more of these new and different challenges or quest steps in the future. So again, just make sure this is, of course, turned on, because you can turn it off. So make sure it's turned on first of all. You go into your press I, or you go into your adventures. It's also, if you press V, that's what it is. You can see right down here. For me, it is, again, adventures, activities, right? This is the one that you can see all of this as well. And you go down on repeatable, and then you go to challenges right here if it's not turned on. And then wait for the top of the hour. And then there's going to be a coin challenge or a biome one, and then you can do one of the steps. It doesn't have to be do all 4 of them, but if you do one of them, then you complete this one, and that's why you have to do it 2 hours, and it's gonna be for 14 days, guys. So if you don't have time to do it, at least in those 2 times during the 14 days, I totally understand that, but it's not that hard. Like, really, it's just have to wait 2 hours to get that one. So really simple. I love that they're exploring new things. So I hope something like this, or something, at least something different. I do like the time gated stuff. I don't like it like extreme that you have to make sure you do everything precisely every single day. But I do like that we can spread it out a little bit more in the terms of quest steps, and you can't complete it like instantly. And challenges is something different, and it's not just kill enemies, because I like, it's fine with the kill enemies and dungeon, but it also get us a little tedious after 10 years, man. Like, let's have something different, let's have something new. I applaud the dev team for trying something new. But that's step number 7, and we can head into step number 8. All right, so we're exactly where we started from step number 7. We are now, of course, in step number 8, technically, because I have to wait for it to be over. But I want to get you guys this video out there. I don't want to sit around waiting for showing you guys what the last step is, because it's very, very simple. It's just defeat enemies. I think it's 78 enemies or something like that, and you can do it. Sometimes you can do it the skull dungeons, but I would again just go out there, do your daily routine. You don't have to do it today either. Just go out there, do some more 3-star dungeons, and then by like not even looking at it, you are going to complete step number 8. So it's really super simple. Don't worry about it. It's really, really simple to do step number 8. So I don't want to wait around 2 hours to make this video just to tell you guys that you have to defeat 78 enemies. It can be enemies anywhere in completely Trove, anywhere you can basically imagine you can defeat enemies, that is where you're gonna get it. So not really a big step, and not really something I want to wait around to 2 hours for you to get. So again, super simple, super easy, but it's all about the 3-star dungeons here. So make sure you get them all done. I wish there was some daily quests as well. That would be super awesome if there was some daily quests tied into this one, like 3 of them, where you can do some extra daily 5-star ones, so you can buy some more of these stuff, because there is kind of a lot of stuff here for new people. There is a lot of 3-star dungeons that you have to do. If I keep saying 5-star dungeons, I'm very, very sorry guys, but I mean of course 3-star dungeons. It's just because 5-star dungeons is what I've been doing like in the GeoTop side, so it's not really hard to do it. But if you count all of this, you have to do a lot of them. And I know maybe this year it's not too bad, but next year they're gonna do a new layer plus all of these things as well. So definitely something they should look into is to, you know, get some more, maybe some daily quests in there, so you can get a little bit more of these coins here. So you should be grinding some more challenges. Maybe challenges could be a daily quest. Maybe you just do 1 challenge, you know, don't have to do 2 of them, but you do a challenge. Just do a challenge. You don't have to do like all 7, but like just completing one of them or participating in one, that would complete it. That was super amazing as well. But I do think we should have some daily quests in there. That was something they could look into next year. But yeah, that is the Splendid event quest line guide done. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys had some fun doing it. And again, a lot of stuff for new players to get. So a lot of mastery to tie into this event again. So a lot of grinding, but it's going to be awesome. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!